I'm live. Hey, Brittany. I have my machine threaded and I have my mic on. Hey, Vaughn. Hey, Nikki. Happy Sunday. Let's see. I don't have I don't have it pulled out. Let's see. I think oh, no, you can't see it. I was like, oh, can you see it? But you can't. Today, I am making the boho baby doll from Patterns for Pirates, and this one is for Emily. And I am using double brush poly in this super adorable lavender with stars print. So there are a couple of options. You can do high-low, you can do tank, you can do long sleeve, short sleeves, 3/4 sleeves. There's a top length, a dress length, and then there's a maxi length. So I am doing the dress length. So I have 2 skirt pieces. And I have fuzz everywhere. My front bodice and my back bodice and 2 sleeves and a neckband. What's everybody doing? After going live 3 times in a row, like, it feels like I haven't done anything in forever. So all I did was match the short ends of my neckband. Yeah, when you said, I think it was yesterday, something about filming for the marathon, I was like, is it marathon time already? So I have to do that as well, because that is this weekend. So I will probably try to cut mine after this and then film tomorrow when I get home. Yeah, it does feel like forever, Nikki. Need to decide what I'm using, making all of that for the marathon. Like, I mean, I know what the pattern is, but haven't thought about like the size or the materials or anything. So you need to prioritize. I feel that too, Nikki. I feel that too. Hoping that this week is a productive sewing week for me, starting with right now. Hey, Beth. All right. So I am going to take my skirt piece and set it aside. Clean and organized so you can sew. Yeah. I try to clean up when I'm done so that it's that way when I come out here, but sometimes it's hard through the week. I feel like I'm always dashing off to go somewhere, either work or pick up a kid or somebody's got something. And then, of course, a lot of times by the time I get home from work and we have dinner and Emily does homework and everything, it's very little time before she goes to bed. And I try to be, in the house and able to tuck her in every night. So you had to clean to find your templates. I have a feeling I'm going to be digging around later. I had ordered some grommets, and I don't think that they are going to come in before I need them to film. So I have some somewhere, but I don't know where, and I need to find them. All right. So I clipped my front and back bodice together at the shoulders and gonna sew those. Like, why is this not working? There we go. I couldn't figure out what I wanted to make, and I needed to go ahead and schedule my live. And last night I was like, well, I'll just put that I'm sewing something for Emily. And then I thought I knew what I was making. And then I come out here and got the pattern. I had it out already, and then I realized that Emily is now too big for the pattern, like the biggest size of the pattern. So it's not even a matter of like printing off a new one in the new size. She's outgrown the pattern itself. So I'm like, okay, well, now what? And I wanted something relatively simple that I had made before because my brain is struggling to function. And I forgot about the time change. So that was fun. I got up and I was like, it cannot be 10 a.m. already. I mean, I had been awake, and I passed by the stove and I had to, I looked at it twice because I'm like, oh, it's only 9. And then I looked back at my watch and then I looked back at the stove and it was like one of those moments like, which one of you is not right? And then it dawned on me that the time had changed. So those days are never fun in terms of recovering. Like, it will be several days, I'm sure. Okay. So I'm just matching up the points on my neckband with the opening of the bodice. And I'm apparently doing a very crappy job of it. But we'll get there. It's like I can't make my hands function. They don't want to do what I'm telling them to. But anyway, Brittany's class at So Whatever Studios goes on sale tomorrow, y'all. It's fun times. Yes, ma'am. Can I help you? What? Do you need to come say hi? Is that what your problem is? I can't believe that it is about a month and a half until the summit. I need to get started prepping my stuff because I know me. And I will be behind. Dinas and kits for you this week. Yes. Maybe I'll go live one day prepping some kits so I can be accountable and get something done. Okay, neckband attached. Now I'm just going to sew that on. Where's my back? Right here. Maybe, hey Tracy. Maybe Marlena will behave herself. Get up under there. I put my clips on upside down. was watching the replay of Brittany's Friday Night Live because I missed a big chunk of it. Lauren had me cracking up. And it was really funny because there was this whole conversation about tacos, and me and Cat Dad had gone to dinner at the Mexican restaurant. Yes, tacos are always the answer. Now, Emily's been over here messing with my stuff again. Where? There it is. I definitely need more tacos in my life. Okay, neckband on. So now I'm gonna attach the sleeves. Okay. Cat Dad and I went thrift shopping yesterday. And we didn't really find anything at the thrift store, but we went into Big Lots because they are closing, and he said something about it. I don't know if he had been in there or if he saw it like advertised or whatever, but I'm like, well, let's go check it out and see, So they were selling all of the fixtures and stuff, and they had pretty much already sold everything. But I was looking at potentially getting something that I could use to hang my shirts and stuff on at shows, because I had ordered something last year and it basically fell apart as soon as I put everything on it, which really kind of pissed me off. But it was super frustrating because I only used it for the one show and it fell apart during the entire show multiple times, and it was so difficult. But anyway, so they didn't really have anything like what I was looking for, but they had like the pegboard end caps and stuff where they use, like, it's their shelving and their displays and stuff, but they have all the shelves and the hooks and different things. So I got one of those, the smaller ones, and it came with like 4 shelves and a bunch of hooks, and I got a couple of the metal bars and stuff, and they come with like the pieces that they sit on, so hopefully I can make it work with my setup. Yeah, I told them that we need to be it's probably going to be a couple weeks still, but Joann's will eventually be selling their displays and stuff too, so yes, Tracy, do not trust anyone who doesn't like tacos. So, but yeah, so he went this morning to go pick up the stuff that, because we were in my car, so we couldn't take anything with us, and you have to take everything apart, you have to move it, you have to clean up when you're done, like your tools. So he went this morning to go do that, and take the SUV to get everything. So it's just me and Marlena. You had tacos last night, Nikki? Let's see. We were gonna grill for dinner last night because right before we went to go to Big Lots, I was like, after we leave here, we could run over to Sam's and you can get a hot dog and I can get a pizza pretzel, and then we'll go by the grocery store on the way home and we can get some stuff to grill for dinner. And he was like, yeah, that sounds good. And then we were in Big Lots, it felt like, for 5 hours. And I had not had anything to eat since breakfast, and I was beyond hangry. I was not happy towards the end. Taco Bell, yes. We had pizza on, I think it was Thursday night. Gage come in from work and he was like, "Where's Dad? I got pizza." And I'm like, "Well, he went to the store, but he should be back." So we had pizza, and then we went to Mexican for dinner, and then yesterday we had Sam's. Tons of cooking going around here. Going on. Hey, Wendy. I think he might be back. I just realized I never moved the camera where y'all could see what I'm doing. This feels like awkward for some reason. Oh, there we go. Feels like I'm really far away. There we go. I heard something outside, so. We'll see, because if it was him, he'll probably stick his head in. Thanks, Tracy. I like it. I don't use it nearly enough for purple to have been my favorite color. You would think it would be the one I use all the time. need to get a couple more because I only have these 4 and I need at least 3 more for the cover stitch if I want to have them at the same time. Okay, sleeves are attached. So now I can clip those together right here at the, so I'm going to clip the seam together and then I'll match up the bottom edge down here. Okay. And same thing on this side. I still have not bought any more fabric. Proud of me. Trying to think what I have bought. I don't think I've bought anything really besides, well, we went to Big Lots. I bought that stuff, but that doesn't count, right? I got my acceptance email from the animal shelter, so I'm going to be doing a show in May with them. And it is to raise money for the animal shelter, so I'm excited about that. And I'm debating on whether or not I want to sign up. Downtown does what they call second Saturdays. I think it must be really common in a lot of places. Like we have a second Saturdays, and then the town right next to us does First Fridays, which First Fridays is more expensive, but there's more people. But with it being on Fridays, like I'm only able to do the ones in the summer. Last year I did the one in July and it was right after July 4th and it was not good. So I don't know if I want to do those because I can't do them during the school year with Chloe being in band. But I can do second Saturdays, but it's always hot because it's outside and I just don't know. But it is pretty cheap. So, okay. Normally I would hem my sleeves at this point, but I have to pull the thread over, so I'm going to wait. It'll be the last thing that I do. So I've got my 2 skirt pieces and I'm just going to open them up and put them right sides together. You hibernate during the summer. Yeah. I don't usually mind it too much because I stay so cold that it's not that big of a problem. But I know, but like summer here is 100 degrees and you're outside on asphalt, like it's not fun. So anyway, You hibernate year round. Yeah. While we were out yesterday, um, at least like 4 people commented on my Gunther that's the Lisa Frank. I got the kit from Brittany at Lauren's last year in August, Labor Day weekend, whatever you want to call that. She had an extra kit and I bought it from her, and I absolutely love the fabric. And I got so many comments on it, and every time somebody says something about it, I'm like, thanks, I made it. But I gave a couple people my website information, so peopling. Wendy, when is the wedding? Or was it last week? Okay. Okay. I was just checking to make sure. When I cut this out, the edge of it was on the selvage, so I just want to make sure that I sewed it off. Oh, I hate that for you. Oh, you bought a cylinder arm? Yay! I know. I want a cylinder arm. Maybe for Christmas. uh, of course, I think I'm going to apply to teach at OSQE in Nashville, and it's in October. So if I get in and do well, then I may get it for Thanksgiving or my birthday. All of those things are still at the end of the year. Yeah, I know. I was top stitching my bag last night on the Juki, and I was like, I want a cylinder arm so bad. If I had one, this would be so easy. And then as I finished top stitching, I realized I didn't put the prong to my flip lock on my bag. I stopped after that. I was like, I'm going in the house. I think I can fix it fairly easy. I just need to open the pocket up. Yay, I got it. All right. So now, and you can see this is rather large. We are going to gather the top of this. Come use yours. Yeah, okay. I'll be right there. Like ever since I used the one at Lauren's, I'm like, oh, I don't want a cylinder arm. Okay. I'm gonna spin around to this machine so that I can run a line of straight stitching around this top. We'll see. Okay. Making sure I got the top and not the bottom. We'll see if I can do this week without breaking my thread repeatedly. And I said that and it immediately broke. I don't know what I'm doing. Clearly. I have the tension turned up really high, and that's part of the reason. It's my own fault. It doesn't work the same as my brother. Hubby said, now I can kiss. But Wendy, come on, you need a cat. Scissors. I know when we left our last thrift store yesterday, I was like, I told Cat Dad, we're right next to the animal shelter. We could go by and play with the kitties. He was like, absolutely not. He's like, you can go by there. I'll sit in the car. I'm like, that defeats the purpose. Coming from the man that lays in the bed with the kittens every day. And they cuddle with him. They don't cuddle with me. I get headbutts and finger chews. Well, from the kittens anyway. Okay, let's try this again. I did turn my tension down. And it broke again. I don't know if it's my thread or my needle, or it could be my needle. This needle is not accurate for this fabric. Let's see. Can I pull this out? Maybe I'll change the needle. We had cats for the last 20, so we're... Oh. I understand that too, Wendy. In fact, I think one of the outside cats has disappeared. I haven't seen him in at least a week. And I asked Cat Dad, and he's like, I'm not sure. And but it's hard because a couple of them aren't very social. They just are here and we feed them. But anyway, all right. Too bad. Too bad I can't gather on my serger. I think there's a way you can. I just don't know how. Where's my pin cushion? Let's see if I have a stretch needle in here. I think it's this one. Maybe. No, it's this one. Yeah, I know. Makes me sad. I don't want anything to happen to any of them. But they wander and they will stay gone for a couple days and then come back. What do I need? I need a screwdriver. Screwdriver. Let's see if this fixes my problem. Well, it might if I quit throwing stuff in the floor. All right. Okay. Let's see. Let's try this. I didn't realize half my life is going to be spent messing with the machine. All right. All right, here we go. Here's. I said, I'm just going to sew these stitches real quick. It'll be fine. I keep checking too, like my thread's not catching on anything, so I don't know what the problem is. But anyway, come on, Petal, cooperate. Maybe that was the trick. I'm not going to get too excited. Yep, and it broke. Ugh. Well, now what? I got further that time than I did the last time. I'll try loosening my tension some more. Okay. Well, come on. There we go. This machine has a needle threader on it too, and I don't know how to use it. My brother has one, and I know how to use it. This one's different, though. I should probably learn. All right. Let's try this again. Yay. We seem to be getting somewhere. As long as that continues. Hey, Sonia. Well, hey, Nova. I missed you joining in. Let's see. The needle. It took you forever to figure out the needle threader? Yeah. I should get Beth to show me. But I don't know. I don't even know. I don't use it a lot. Like Chloe uses it. And then I guess probably the main reason I never learned to use the needle threader is because I don't use it with the larger threads, but with this thread, it's fine. I definitely, since I refuse to wear my readers, it would probably be beneficial to learn how to use it. I made it all the way around. Yay! Okay. Good luck. I've never used Oatly Coat. I hope it works out well. I made my first bag with using some leather the other day. Well, it's the one that I didn't put the turn lock on. Okay. So now that I have my gather stitch on here, I'm gonna, let's see, part of it broke, but the thread didn't break. It just, well, the thread broke on here, but not on the machine. So there we go. Okay. Now that I've moved everything over here, pull it back over here. Okay. Hey, Kim. Oh my goodness. What just happened? Ugh. Apparently my thread broke in multiple places. Oh my goodness. Let's get rid of that. I am making the boho baby doll from Patterns for Pirates for Emily, and I am struggling trying to gather this skirt. Because my machine is not cooperating with my fabric and my thread and whatnot. I think I'll, if this, okay. I made it all the way around without the thread breaking in the machine, but it is not cooperating at all. Now it's breaking. It must be the thread. Try a different thread. So, let's see. Because I have pretty much lost half of that now. I picked up a few more subscribers since the last marathon. That's exciting. Thank you all for being here. Go, Nikki. In the zone. Yeah. Okay. I got excited for nothing, apparently. Because now I just have a mess of threads. Okay. Fun times. Nearly 60. What? It's not even that warm here. In fact, I come out here and cut my little heater on. Okay. Let's try a different thread. Because this one is being a pain in my butt. And I don't understand. This is the Gutermann thread. And I have it in like 5 colors, but it is not cooperating. Let's see. Well, hey, Linda. 64 in Colorado today. Oh no, Kim. Hope your kiddo's okay now. Oh, yeah, I'm sure it's going to be warmer here eventually, but It's not today. It rained like crazy last night. Oh, poor thing. Sounds very painful. Okay. Is this going to be my 5th time's the charm situation? I hope so. Let's see. No. I don't know what happened there, but I got a mess of a bobbin on the backside. Oh my goodness, y'all. Why is my machine doing this to me? I can do it. Okay, I changed my thread. I changed my needle. Let's try a different bobbin. Oh. Do I even have a bobbin? I can do it. I don't know. I was having better luck with my miscut sweater. Let's see. This one should work. You have your fingers crossed for me. Thank you. I'm even wearing my lucky shirt and my lucky shoes. Come on now. Okay. I've never had any complaints about this machine. I've actually really enjoyed having it, but she is not liking me today. All right. I'm losing track of how many times this makes. No. Ugh. Y'all, I don't know what else to do. I did change my needle. Maybe let me see if I have a new one. I don't usually sew with knits on this machine, except for the occasional gap, like usually ever, because usually everything is on the serger or the cover stitch. And anyway, let's see. Yeah, well, so I thought I put a stretch needle in, because I usually use like a stretch or a universal. So when I work with knits on my brother, but I haven't used my brother in forever. When I did my bat top, that was the last time I used it. Let's see. Okay. Ooh, a needle sale. All right. Well, let's try this. See if it works. Now hold my breath. Yeah, and it broke again. I don't understand. Okay, what is going on here? That didn't go there. Let's try that. I only have the 1 foot for this machine too, so that makes it difficult too, because I really need the bigger foot for this instead of the skinny foot, but that skinny foot's all I have. Let's see. Try this one. It's not even like on the industrial, like you can put the needle end going the wrong way. This has only got one way it can go. Tension. Well, I loosened my tension. Normally, when I do this, I turn my tension up so that it will gather for me. And I loosened it, and it's still breaking. So I don't know. Sounds terrible, and now it's not. It's not working. I don't know what to do. If anybody's got any suggestions. Because you can't make this dress without the gather, unfortunately. I didn't say I was done with it. I just said I can't finish it without figuring out what my problem is. Gail, you can probably do a gather stitch on the serger, but I don't know how. Try taking the thread and bobbin out and rethreading any. Let's see, where's my little brush? Everything seems to be fine. My bobbin is pulling freely. And it's in place. Let's see. Let's see, I have a jersey needle. Maybe I can try that. Let's see. You know nothing. Well, I feel like at this point it's a needle problem. It's got to be needle or tension because I've changed thread, I've rethreaded, but again, the needles I'm using aren't working and I've put new ones in, so I don't know. I mean, the last time I used this was to gather the, I guess, the cuffs on my shirt, which is a small amount of sewing, and it's a different type of material, and it worked fine for that. I mean, like, the stitches didn't look good. They don't have to look good because it's just a stitch for you to pull. I mean, I could do it by hand, but it would take me forever to go around this whole thing by hand. Seriously? What the hell? Okay. Let's see. Where's my... Let's try again. Rethread. Here we go. I don't know. It's like it got hung on something. 7 minutes. Jan Howell from 2 years ago. I'm assuming you're talking about gathering on the serger, Gail. Tell me how, and I'll try it. Okay. Got that. It's probably like a game changer. I'm sure if I knew how, I don't sew a lot of things that have to be gathered. This one and like one other pattern that I make that have to be gathered, like in terms of knits. Usually my gathering is with woven, so yeah. Okay, let's get a drink and try this one more time. I guess I could have brought the camera over here. I didn't expect to be sitting over here so long. All right. Yeah, that's not gonna work. This is ridiculous. I don't know. Maybe I need to adjust my bobbin. It's like my tension is too loose now. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not even catching the bobbin. Like it's not sewing. I don't know. You're watching a 3-minute video on how to gather on the sergers. Yeah, y'all teach me something. Where's my screwdriver? My little baby screwdriver. Your finger. Because this should fall, right? And it's not. Well, they're back with my stuff for my fixtures acquirement from Big Lots. Okay. All right. Good Lord. Sounds like they're tearing down the building. Let's see. And it broke again. I don't know. So she used the needles are both at 7 for tension, and the left looper is at 4. And okay, so where's my sticky note? And my pen. All right, because I will never remember what mine is currently set at. Yeah. Diff to 2, length to 4. Okay. And so are your kids. That's fine. I got it. All right. Differential is set at 2 and the stitch as high as it goes. Okay. So differential at 2. No, there. Now it's at 2. And turn that as high as it goes. Turn my knife off. Probably a good idea, right? And then you said 7 for both of these. We're going to find out if this works, y'all. 4.5. And 5. I'm going to leave mine's at 6 already. I'll go ahead and put it to 5. We'll try it. Here it goes. Maybe I should try it on a scrap. That's probably a good idea. Huh? Let's try. I have a scrap right here. Not double brush poly though. Okay, here we go. Scrap. Fingers crossed. All right. We'll see what happens. I cut my knife off. Well, would you look at that? That's beautiful. Look at there. Yay! Okay, so now I know that I don't need it gathered that much. I'm going to turn these to a 6. Hey, I'm live. Uh-oh. Nicole, that's not good.
What's up, girl?
I'm live. Like I'm live on YouTube, they can hear you. Just open the door and let her out. In my wallet in the house. Okay, here goes nothing. We're gonna give it a go on my fabric. We'll see how it works. It's working like a champ. That's terrible, Nicole. Will you and your family and home be okay? All right. There we are. She's gathered beautifully. And I left my tails long in case I need to ungather any of it. Now let's hope that when I go back to my original settings, everything works just the way it's supposed to. I know, right, Kim? Thank you. Gail, thank you. Oh, I need to change this back. Okay. There we go. Linda, now we know it works. Beautifully. All right. And I did turn it down from 7 to 6 on my needles. And it is maybe not, it's hard to say because I pulled this I don't know if it's as gathered. It's hard to say. All right. So yeah, because this is going to have to come out some because this is what we're working with. Ugh. I don't know if I left it open enough. Or I don't know if I left my threads long enough. But I guess I can gather it again if I need to. Because that was quick. It's much easier than fighting with this machine over here. That I still don't know why it won't work. Okay. Let's see. All right, that's about as much as I can let out. So now let's work some of this around. Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm just opening up some of those gathers. I just, ooh, that spot right there maybe stuck. Just trying to let some of this out so it's, there we go, open a little bit from our original gathering. Because you want this to match this. You have a gathering foot for your surgery you don't use. All right, so I like to turn my bodice right side out and then put it inside. Oh, I need to cut my knife back on. There we go. Turn it right side out and I put it inside of my skirt. And then but with the one that I'm making, it doesn't matter which piece is the front or the back. But if you were making the high-low version, then you would want the high part to go to the front. So I start by matching up my side seams. And then I probably should have used a pen to mark the centers on my front bodice, or my skirt rather. So now I'm just going to spread these gathers as evenly as possible. And I'm still going to have to open it up some more, it looks like, because it is, okay, my opening is on the other side. It is still too small. So maybe I didn't need it to, I probably didn't need my tension that high for it to. Okay, let's see, where's our strings? Right here. How much more can we open this? Let's see if that gets us anywhere. gathering can be both beautiful and painful at the same time. Bye, Yvonne. Have fun at Joann's. It's a process. When it works great, but it can be time consuming and a pain in the butt sometimes. All right. I am clipping this in place so I can see what I'm working with, but I know I'm going to have to go back and adjust like my gathers so that they're even ish. Even-ish. Not okay. Just gonna get it. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep opening that up, so keep going. It's not gonna, it's not way too tight. Okay. Oh, now my eyes are itching. Okay. Usually I can just put it in there and kind of tell, but I got that one spot right there where it's hung. Okay. We'll see where that got us. Where's my seam? Right there. All right. Did that get us anywhere? Come on. Don't be a pain in my butt. See, and I thought I was picking a simple, easy, like I've done this before pattern. I know what I'm doing. I don't know. Y'all don't come here because I know what I'm doing. Y'all come here for the hot mess. Okay. At this point, I feel like I could have just serged it and it probably would have been enough of a gather. Good grief. We're making it work. Where's our Tim gun? What's funny is I've made this pattern like probably 10 times. I've never had this much trouble before. Which makes me, oh, I guess I did, I guess I gathered it on the brother last time I made it. I'm like, how did I gather this? Okay. I didn't give up though. Is there something to be said for that? All right. Come on. Sides. I mean, I kind of gave up on my other machine, but Let's see. Now I got it two open on this side. Okay. You've made it once. Yeah. I've made it a bunch. In fact, Emily has one. She just wore it the other day. Like, she has the top one. And then I have a dress. And Chloe has a shirt. Well, Emily's had multiples of these over the years. They just keep changing sizes. That's okay. We won't tell. Yeah. Okay. Might be. I got the front. Clip that out of my way. So let me go ahead and spread that out back here because I know it needs to open some more. After I get it kind of clipped in place, I can move my gathers around as well. So, because you don't want it, you want the gathers to be evenly spread so it doesn't look funky in places. Like if they're not, it'll lay funny in a way, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, let me hold this up and see how much more I need to, yeah. Okay. Hey, Paula. I learned how to gather on my serger today. So that is currently what we are doing. Or not doing, rather. I am trying to get this. About to lose all my gathers on the back side here. Okay. We'll see. I may have to redo that one part right there. Guess I should have left my settings. Okay. Let me turn my threads up there. Let's see. Oh, and let's cut my knife back off because I don't want to cut my fabric yet. Okay, let's see. Where did that go? I turned my tension up on my needles and that helped. It gathers without being as much. So Good to know. Cat Dad keeps coming in here. I don't know if he needs me or what. He didn't say anything that time. Okay. I think I'm ready to sew now. All right. Got everything set back the way it was. Let's get this attached, shall we? Okay. Get over there. All right. Get up under there. All right. I am serging off the edge that has my gathers as I'm going around. Make it less bulky in that seam. Okay, halfway there. Oh, my pedal got pushed up against the table. Okay, come on. Let's get that out of the way. I'm getting all my threads. I got almost there. Yay! Okay, let's make sure I caught everything. Yes. And then run my tail long so I can finish my. All right, there we go. I got it attached. Yay! All right. Are we ready to see? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I got a spot I got to fix. At least it's an easy fix. Too bad it's in the front. I caught my skirt right there. But otherwise, it's super cute. All right. She will be very excited. Let me turn this back out and see if I can figure out where that is. Right there. Ah, yay. Okay. Let's see. Got a little overzealous in my stitching and I caught part of the skirt in my stitches, but it's okay because I did not cut it. I just caught it in the stitching. So I can take those stitches out and reserge that spot and then it will be fine. It wouldn't be real life if something didn't go wrong, right? So there is that. Congrats on the Dinahs. I know that's exciting. Okay, where's my thread? Come on. There we go. Gotta get that CatCon prep in the works. Okay. Come on. One little last stitch right there. Okay. Now, probably should have sewed with the gather side up. There it is. Yeah. Okay, come on. Don't do this to me. There we go. Okay. There it is. All right. Now, thread. Let's see. Where's my... All right. There she is. Cute. Very cute. So when Em gets home, I will take her picture and then I'm also going to hem the sleeves. But the one thing that I love about this is that I don't hem the bottom. Well, I don't know. I may hem it. We'll see. I usually don't. I usually just leave it, but I didn't finish my tails right there. So maybe I will him this one, because otherwise it'll come out. So anyway, I'm gonna get some food, and then I gotta go get M, and we're going to the Aldi. Thank you all for hanging out with me. And if I don't see you again this week, I'll see you next Sunday. Hope everybody has a great rest of the day and a great week. So, bye.